BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for all your sports betting action. Baseball season is in full swing, and we're into the home stretch for NBA and NHL playoffs. And there's more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news and scores, even live in-game betting while the games are being played. With the largest selection of odds on everything from the MLB, NHL, and UFC. And in between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino. All the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino action. So BetOnline, the game starts here. I'm looking at Cody Rhodes' Twitter, and he posted his dates for July, right? And they're doing like a Texas swing and a. You know what's funny? Supposedly they don't do B shows anymore, right?
Right.
But they're in Corpus Christi, Texas, and Edinburgh, Texas.
Right. That's weird.
That's B shows.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring that up to Russo. We have our discussion tomorrow. That they don't. That's supposedly his take. He thinks this is how dumb the dumbest take is. Him and Ben actually think that the reason that the WWE is selling out their shows is because they don't do B shows anymore, and people know they don't do B shows anymore. That's why they all go to the shows.
So what's going to happen when they sell out the B shows?
There's no like logic behind it or evidence or anything. They're just saying that because them selling out their shows goes against their argument that their creative is terrible.
So let me ask you a question, because you still do a show with Vince every week, that timeout?
Every other week, yeah.
Every other week, that timeout thing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yesterday, he tagged you and me. He said, now I think...
No, he's being sarcastic.
Is that what he was doing?
Oh,
okay.
he's being sarcastic.
That's what I was... I wanted to ask you.
A couple times because I guess he heard that because he's got his little community is like all a bunch of doozes and...
Right.
Like
they want to stir up.
Stuff, right. Yeah, just right. So, and then, bro, he tells me he gets emails all the time from his. I'm like, dude, really?
Yeah.
I'm like, you're doing it wrong if you're having to deal with emails from your listeners on a daily basis, right?
Right.
So, like, what a weird. Like, you really want to draw a bunch of people that are literally like spending time listening to you and then typing out the half hour's worth of an email, like to tell you what they thought of your show.
So let me tell you what I wrote him. I wrote him. So. You didn't like the Bloodline storyline that started 3 years ago?
Right. No, he didn't like anything.
And I haven't looked what he said, but okay, just for the record, somebody can send this to Vince. I have no heat with him. Just my opinion, he's absolutely wrong saying that WWE's
verifiably wrong.
Right.
Like
the numbers don't
lie.
lie.
At the evidence, he's wrong.
Right. The numbers don't lie.
Right. Because that was.
Like you could say something like this. You could say, I don't like Shakira, right? You don't have good music. But you can't deny her popularity, and she sells out everywhere. Bro, she's super hot right now.
Dude, the funniest thing about it is, that's Vince's whole shtick of the defense of his writing. Right. Is the numbers.
Right.
Like Vince did very well in numbers. Like even in WCW, right? That everybody ripped apart his writing and everything. But like he didn't lose like viewership like in mass numbers like you see like these other things. Like he lost like over the course of like a 6-month period. I looked, like we lost like 10%.
Yeah.
Or 5% of the viewers. We went from like 2.3 to 2.1. Wasn't like a drastic fall off, right? But he's always touted like in his numbers from the WWE are obviously like that run that he had from 95 through 99 was the best run of all time. You can't even argue.
Let me just say this. And you tell me if I'm right or wrong, Joe and Disco. He's been treated very unfairly.
Correct.
But he's a lot like me. He's his own worst enemy, right?
Right.
Because he's talking about everybody, and then you know what I'm saying? And making fun of them and calling them marks. And who wants to work with somebody that's getting insulted in this very sensitive time we live in?
It's almost a lack of professionalism that Cornette's detriment.
Right.
Like where Cornette goes to rips these guys, but he's very personal in his attacks.
Right.
Vince buries these guys are his friends, like Road Dogg and stuff like that.
Right.
He rips apart these guys like there's not like a lot of
I always think, and I think I asked you this, but I forgot what you told me. I think he's kind of mad that he's not working anywhere.
100% that he's been vilified by the community, and
1,000%.
He's very bitter in his response.
But he didn't help his cause any by
correct.
Yeah.
He's not. My whole point is he's not doing himself any favors.
Right.
Like he's doing things that turn people off, to the point that we're getting emails of people getting turned off.
Right, leaving the brand.
So it's like,
what do you think, Joe? Because Joe listens to his show.
We discussed this because people are writing into our show to discuss him. So it's like,
I'm no longer a brand member. And I'm like, what's going on here?
I just try to tell him that there's a very off-putting, he thinks that, like, he's not a mark and he has disdain for the marks. I'm like, dude, your whole audience is marks.
Right.
I'm like, look at these people. They're literally like, they spend more time than watching wrestling. They'll listen to you and spend their time emailing you about listening to you talk about wrestling. But I hate watching wrestling. I'm like, well, what type of fan is that? You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah. I don't know.
What do you think, Joe?
Well, I stopped listening to the brand stuff also, and it wasn't anything like.
Why did you stop listening to the brand stuff?
It's not anything like these guys are complaining about. I listened to Castrating the Marks, and I listened to Lions, Tigers, Bears, and Disco, and then when you left, I stopped listening, and it just continued. And now I know you do the other show back.
But you still listen to Castrating the Marks? Because that's still a good show.
No,
I'm entertained by that.
No, I just keep up with this stuff on the brand Facebook group and kind of see what's going on. But I haven't.
So you don't watch Castrating? You don't listen to Castrating the Marks anymore, huh?
No.
That still is. It's still a very entertaining show. That's the best. That's the premise of his whole content. Basically, is that show.
We have an email.
He does all these other shows, and it's just like hate watching wrestling. You know.
There's an email that digs into that a little bit.
Oh, interesting. Another email.
There's a couple more actually.
I wonder if he gets questions about our thing over there.
MikeDurbin.com. You can get the WCW-esque Konnan in that K-Dog Wolfpack style. Man, this Konnan might be Bendy of the Year right now.
I really told you. Yo. Let me speak on this. Mike Durbin Productions exclusive. The Konnan, I was the most impressed with Konnan, man. It's like undercover Bendy of the Year. It's a really nice figure. The do-rag is freaking awesome in person. I love the exclusive with the WCW packaging. I love this one with the camo. It's really nice.
And I will say a figurine expert who went to TJ on Friday, Matt Cardona, put it over as being a good figurine as far as figurines go.
Yo, hold on, let me speak on this. Exclusive Mike Durbin Productions, K-Dog. Look at that, listen to K-Dog, keeping it 100, logo on the back, MikeDurbin.com. Get it right now. Low key might be Bendy of the Year. Go get it.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.